Okay, okay. So let's review the FAMIDA. FAMIDA, you can share your screen and show us if you do anything into the OneDrive.
Yeah, I only worked on the Excel sheet, I think, which you have seen. I already updated that on my status update.
Yeah, you can just share us here so that we can see that what we have done. Okay, because in the Excel sheet you have to do a lot of things, by the way, because I didn't show you the functions. There are a lot of functions are available in the Excel, and you can do a lot of tasks easily by using those functions. Just one function you can you can change. If you have to change into the 1,000 rows, you can just do that by using only one function. So there are a lot of things you can do, but as I mentioned in the last workshop, you can do those just whenever you need. You can just simply Google it and you will find the solution, because uh, as I said, there are a lot of functions, so it's quite impossible. And our goal is not to be so like you become a master on the Excel, but yeah, if we know at least the minimum and the basic things of the Excel, we are good to go.
Yes, I looked at the workshop part. So if you were to do a show and tell, I would only go over the things you went over in the workshop, right? Nothing extra or more than that, because there are a lot more functionalities.
Yeah, whatever I have showed, you can go over those, and for your better understanding, or for your better like you for your, if you want to enhance your knowledge, you can go like little bit more. It's not a big deal, by the way.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so okay, then Farhana, do you want to what you have done?
Yes, like I said in the retro board, I watched two workshops, and then I watched the show and tell by Shiblu and by Famid, and then I prepared for my presentation. I did not really do a lot on the like OneDrive, but that should
Hmm.
be like coming up next.
Okay, so I mean you couldn't do much. I mean you couldn't do work on the OneDrive, right?
I can show you. I started. I just browsed, but I did not do a
She's
lot
behind.
on that, as I am.
She's behind because she's catching up from the behind. So she's fine.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay.
Catching up from the behind.
I don't
Because
want to say it.
no, because no, that's fine. You need to say what is exactly the scenario. Otherwise, how other people will know.
All
So,
right.
Amida, what did you respond to this message? What stops you? I actually mentioned all of you. Two people responded. Why didn't you respond?
I
What?
had no excuse. That's why.
Well, but then you'll say apologize. That's the excuse. That's my part. See how many times I said it. How many times I said I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll do that in the future.
Yeah, because that part is important. Because whatever you guys did, the show and tell was not expected. I did not like it. What she did actually was very good one. Only part she missed, she was not able to bring the data. Whatever you guys did, actually you guys are asking me in the show and tell, is it this, is it this? That I did not expect that. I showed you how to implement it, and you guys implemented already. But you guys asking me the question. You guys showing me the this is how it works. This is how it. You just implement the whole things. That's what I was expecting in the show and tell. Show and tell means you do it. Like how did Mahin last night? He exactly did it. Hey, I can show this. This is how it works. This is how it works. That's the show and tell means, because I am showing you how to do this. So you either you do the same thing, or you can actually extend more than that. Amazing. But whatever you guys did it, that was not the show and tell. I was disappointed. But what she did, that everything was as expected, only part she was not showing me the data. She was telling me that, oh, that's how I would be doing it. You should have a vision. Vision is a product. There is a lots of features on our website, right? There is a lots of feature. If you just take one feature as an example, so if I do it, then it is not the your show and tell, it is my show and tell. If I take this as a feature, I should be able to do implement the whole the Agile ALM. I should be able to implement in the Jira. I should be able to implement in the what is called the Agile. You guys did not do that because this feature has a lots of like the functionality, hundreds of functionality. That's what I'm talking. Because we showed you what is the feature. So this is now you say, well, how to write this user story? Well, that's a different thing. Because I showed you how to write the user story. At least you write something here. There is. What is it? There is multiple, like there is so many functionality in each of this. If you go this, there is lots of functionality. You don't know, there is so many functionality. We have to explain this as a story. You have to explain this as a story. Explain this as a story. Explain this as a story. Nothing is done. Explain this part as a story. Nothing, you guys did it. You guys did the show and tell. What the hell, all of this? If I take half an hour, I can write all the user story and I can implement the whole thing. If you implement, nobody knows, right? If this is the one given to you, like something is coming, and this kind of things on a documents, and you will start writing the user story, and the same user story you will be putting in the backlog, and then you guys will start the planning meeting, treating the sprint, and then in the planning meeting, you guys will be you will be doing the estimation based on the user story you have written. Then you'll be assigning to the people. Now you will start daily sync up call. You will be making sure people is working, and you are removing any of the like the issues they're having. That's what I exactly was expecting. So to make your life easy, I said, okay, why not you write the affiliate one? I said, write the affiliate like the business document. So from this business document, you can write so many user story. Was this done, FAMIDA?
I got started.
Why is that? Did you ask anyone for help?
I didn't ask for help, but I was gonna do this on my own.
Ask someone, because we'll give you more features there. Because I see you guys, the teamwork is not there. So you did it. Hey, let's do it together. You do this part, you will see. You will have a lot of challenge once you write those user story. I know for sure you will, because writing the user story requirements, somebody just was on my desk. His brain is hurting. His brain is not working. Because writing user story, it's a different thing. How many did you write? So if we follow the Scrum, if you wrote 2 today, let's say 2. When can we review? Where can we review? When and where? Do you have the project you created that I can review?
I created the project and the feature.
Thank
I
you.
listed all the features in the affiliate in that feature.
Okay, amazing. So that part is good. Then, so now
So-
just break down the user story, right?
Yes.
Okay. So someone should be able to step on this one, writing the user story from beginning to here. Look at this. From beginning, from here, from clicking here to all the way, all the user story. There is so many APIs. This part is very complex in TS for you, this part. Until you write, you will not know. I give you the preaching, it will not help you. I tell you how to do this, like a 1 or 2 is good start. Until you write couple or you write all, is not going to help. Make sense? I can write all the user story again. So who is going to take this feature as a user story? Farhan, can you take this as a user story? Write everything. It's fine. It's wrong. I'm okay. So feature will be, okay, I'm just recording this so you guys will know. Farhan, you will know this because it's time for you to write the user story. So as a student,
Yes,
yeah, go ahead.
I just started writing user stories yesterday, just the existing one already, just for the practice.
No, you will write this one,
Um,
your one. I'm giving you the dedicated one. Okay, your feature is chapter module. Okay, feature name is chapter module. So you can see the description will be all the chapter modules, documentation, the videos. Basically, what you understand, like the very in a nutshell, like all this information will go in your description of the feature. 2, 3 line, 5 line is fine for now, but eventually you'll be able to write so many yourself. But let's make the feature how you write this. So as a user, I should be able to details chapter modules. All right. So chapter module is feature. After you click the view, so you bring all the thing in a story. That's your like an interface, one user story. This is the interface. In this interface, users should be able to see program module, labs, and show and tell, or interview videos, workshop, submit for review, and this one user story. Done. So, and then now you break down. Then you will break down this. In the chapter module, users should be able to see the another interface, like the bring this interface. I give you the UI already, right? You do not need to design the UI. And the user should be able to click at the CloudOps new session. User should be able to see the submit summary. User should be able to see the like a new session start. So that's the one user story. So this user story, now you can see how where this is coming from. You should be able to ask me this question. That's coming from the admin panel, from the backend. Okay, again, for all of this is coming from the admin panel, and admin panel is actually connected with the API, backend API. That's pretty much it. Some of this you do not have any like the slide, some of the you have the slide, but all the one has a submit summary and the things we add. That's pretty much it. You go here, look at this. There is more. There is like a slide is here. There is submit summary is here. So in the admin part, again, until you ask, I'm not going to show you. You have to ask. Where is this coming? The main important things, you need to be curious. You need to ask the question, okay, I look at this one. Oh, and I look at this one. Why this is the difference? So now I want to ask the question. The moment you ask the question, now I know. You are being curious now. You want to know where it is coming from, how this is coming from. And that's actually your main takeaway. Once you understand it, then you should be able to write it. Until you understand it, your writing will be memorization. And we do not want memorization. But blindly you write something. Did you understand, Farhana?
yes, but everything should be coming from the admin panel,
Do
right?
not even ask me that. Yes, no. Admin is another UI. Admin, everything is coming from the back end, means the API.
That's right. Yeah, but through admin panel.
Yes, through admin panel user interface.
I mean, you make changes there and then, yes.
Correct. But until you ask me, I'm not going to give you the answer, because if I give you the answer right away, it will be memorization. And that's not how the user story has to write. User story has to write being curious. So I give you interface, right? And if you look at it, look at this, it's different. There's nothing here. Look at this. It's a different design. You see this? Did you see this? Different design. And if you look at it, here, there is different design. I want you to ask. You got the idea? I want you to ask me, or to ask.
Yes, and I'm asking, what about the empty one? I see 0. There's
not now.
There's nothing, no video, but it's just a.
Do not jump now. You take time to analyze one by one. Write your observation in a Word documents. Here, I show you the approach. So let's see how you'll start this. So that's how you'll know actually. So let's bring this Word documents. Okay. And doing one is lifetime change, just one. Okay. So chapter module, right? Let's do this. Let's say you are writing from the scratch, everything you're writing. So now you are going to bring the issues here. The first, you will bring everything here. boom. Good. You bring it, and then actually you should be good to go. If you want to actually cover this up, you can. Yeah, how to do this? Here. If you want to do this, good. So you can tell people, right, how this works. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yes.
You need to be curious so what it is, how this works. Okay. Look at this. So then you can explain each of this now. Okay, let's get it done. Go to the Word documents. And then let me bring something here. Can I do this? Let me try. I'm using the, what is called? Let me see. Documents, am I here? Do this here? Do this here? Yeah, right? Okay. Here. Is to allow students to watch, get documents, get show and tell video, workshop video, interviews, videos. Based on their access permission. Okay, so let's say the scope of this. You don't need to write if you do not want to do. I just wanted just to explain now. So now you should be able to go one by one and you should be able to explain the what does it do. If you do not understand, ask. So first high level you go, then low level you can go. So you target this feature until you complete your bootcamp. Only stick with this feature, with this user story. You do not need to write the epic. You got it? You do not need to write any epic,
Okay.
anything.
Yes.
All
Sure.
this is one of the very important one, most complex one. If you can understand this, you will understand the API, you'll be understanding the front end, you'll be understanding the back end, you'll be understanding the UI part, you'll be understanding the rendering, you'll be understanding the what is static part, you'll be understanding what is the dynamic part, you'll be understanding where is this video is coming from. But until you ask, I'm not going to answer, or our team will not be answering. I give you everything. I give you the interface, and you will be able to go slowly. So you can ask question here, okay? Here.
Sure. Also,
Where is this coming
should I
from?
have my, yes, should I have my own project, or I can just do it?
No. From now on is your own project. Yeah. So we will know this, all the user store, all the features you created, and of course you can add all the team members in your group, and they will be reviewing. So then I will give another feature to FAMIDA, because I want this to be done in actually less than a week. Okay, but you can take 1 week to write the user story just to learn. The another week you should be able to write all the user story. It is absolutely okay to make mistake. Okay.
And I can ask questions, right?
Yes, and or manage this one, right? Manage this one, or you can ask question in the chat, or you can combine all the questions and set up a meeting. See, multiple way. If you combine all your question, set up a meeting, will be I get into the meeting, answer all your question. I think that's the best approach. Good?
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you take this step and finish this one. This is amazing, because this one we are going to enhance. We're going to enhance this very extensively more. It's not coming. Look at this. It's looking nice. But this one doesn't have anything. You see this? Enhancement is needed. This one has something, but not everything we are looking for.
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Can you like add the titles to the workshop video?
Yeah.
So that we can easily find it for whichever topic we need to watch.
Yeah, some of them have the title, some don't. It's just a video.
No, we cannot, because the person who is uploading the video, he is not here. So you guys should be watching the video and take your notes and actually share with us. That should be your goal, because this
No,
is,
no, I know that's what we're gonna do. But
yeah,
like, if
he
we're
cannot.
trying to look at a specific workshop video,
No, he cannot. And that's the practical answer is nobody come to this workshop after second time. Nobody. It's waste time. If in case somebody is really behind because something happened in their lifetime, and then they can come. But precisely nobody should be able to come to the second time intentionally, because why this person did not spend time in the first place. That's start number one. Why? Why did not watch the video? Why did not take the notes? Why did not engage? Make sense? So no, other people ask, it is impossible. It's really impossible, because we go with this, but for you guys, most hands-on thing you guys go through, the other people does, because the product owner is completely different than the other role. Other role, they have some technical thing they can actually live and breathe. You guys cannot have that chance. You guys have like the technical is less, more about your communication. After you write 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, you user story. Don't you think the user story become easy? Tell me, right? Once you get the idea the how to write it, what is the approach you need to follow, the third time you have a strength the how to actually write the user story. But their project can be different, their automation different, this different, that different, that you do not need to involve. You just collaborate them, you just actually remove their issues, and they need to work. That's the team leader job, to hire the competent team member. That's not your job. If they're not able to be productive in the team, you will just say, hey, this person is not able to perform his work. He's not competent. He's not competent in the communication, understanding the work, deliver the work, review the work with the team. So this is all your call. His team leader will talk to him, either give him coaching, give him some chance, tell him to improve the situation. If this person is not doing it, go, done. You got it? But that's how they're part of the work.